because the Peabody Hotel is presently under renovation. If you take a left on the Skyway roof, you will see the famous Skyway Ballroom that has been host to many of the greatest big bands over the years. The Peabody Hotel began its long history in 1869, a few blocks from here on Main and Monroe. It was built by Robert C. Brinkley. It's called Peabody because George Peabody, a generous humanitarian, often called the father of modern philanthropy, was his best friend. And he died the very day the hotel opened its doors. So it was unselfishly named after him. It stayed there for 54 years, but closed its doors in 1923. And the Peabody Hotel was rebuilt here by September the 1st, 1925, just under a $5 million budget. Now, what about the ducks? First of all, folks, I will tell you that these ducks are tenured. They get no vacation days. However, they do go into mandatory duck retirement after 3 short months. After that time, they're free to go back into the reserve on which they were raised. Live out their little duck lives on the beach. On behalf of the ducks you see here, this is only their 5th day, folks. And I'm surprised to say they're doing pretty good. In fact, in my years of knowing this is the most precocious group I've ever had. This tradition started in 1933 when the general manager Frank Duck and his best friend Chip Barker were returning from a duck hunting trip in Arkansas. They had been drinking some Tennessee Sippy whiskey. Today we call it Jack Daniels. Needless to say, they got a little tipsy and decided to play a little joke on the guests. They took some of their live English decoy call ducks, put them in a lobby fountain, and left to sleep it off. Returning some hours later, to their surprise, to the amusement of the guests, the ducks were still there. Thus began a tradition that has continued to this very day. But I must say, the road was not always so smooth, because in 1939, the use of live decoy call ducks was outlawed. The Peabody Hotel was left facing the dilemma how to continue the tradition. Eventually, they met Mr. Edward Pembroke, who had retired from Ringling Brothers and Barker Minister. They challenged him to take 5 northern mallards, 1 male we call a drink, 4 females we call hens, train them to come from their royal Duckmaster across the Skyway roof, into the elevator, across the red carpet, into the lobby fountain, and to remain there until 5 p.m. Well, I can assure you folks, that is where the challenge lies. But Mr. Pembroke stopped that challenge, and not only that, became Duckmaster for more than 50 years, even appearing on the Johnny Carson show. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but we definitely owe him anything. Folks, I have about a minute. Folks, can you please give him the full, sir, you have to quack to use that elevator. Please give them the full red carpet, folks. They might decide to go gift shopping. They have done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and your attention, please. Welcome to the historic Peabody Hotel. At the center of the grand lobby, the point where the Mississippi Delta has been said to begin, stands the classic Peabody fountain, carved from one piece of Italian travertine marble. Although famous in its own right, the fountain is better known to the world because of its residents. If I may direct your attention to the fountain now, you will witness a tradition begun in the 1930s at the South Grand Hotel. An experience